Okay, so I am going to show you guys how to apply hair feathers. I have some on this side. I wanted to take the ones out of this side because I wanted to apply them more in the same area these ones are in. And I had a little bit of like feathers sticking out, so I didn't like that, so I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do the best I can to give you guys a good view. Because I'm not going to be showing everything close up or anything like that because I want to focus on what I'm doing because I really want to get these in my hair. So I will start with seeing where I put these ones because I did these ones perfectly. As you can tell, there's, if I can get close enough, they're like literally in really good and by a small string of hair, so they're not coming out, and they're really close to my root, like they're like where my root is growing, so it's going to take a long time for them to like get to the point where when I'm brushing it feels uncomfortable, because some people will apply them in a way that it's like there's too much slack going on, so when you brush your hair, you're not really being able to get through your hair because you've got a link that's down here and all this other hair that's up here, so you're like knotting your hair up. So what I'm trying to do is get it as close to my root as I possibly can. So I'm going to pin up this hair. I cut, I dye, I style, I do my own hair. I cut my own hair and everything. I do my own layers. I do my own sides. I do my own hair. So, I'm not a cosmetologist. I've never been to cosmetology school. I just had a really good hairstylist that she taught me a lot, and she's just like the most super awesome, best person in the whole world. I was going to her when I was like 15 to like 18 maybe. So I see that I need to pull some out because it's not exactly where I want it to be. Alright, about there is perfect. And the reason why my hair is so shiny is because I use expensive products that my husband just got me. Okay, so there's that. I cut my own bangs, I style my own bangs, like I do all that stuff. I could probably do somebody else's hair, but nobody, I don't know. I've done my friend's hair before and they loved it, but I'm not licensed, so I'm not trying to get sued if somebody doesn't like what I did to their hair. Okay, I see a good area right here. See this section I have right here? Well, now I'm going to make it smaller. Very smaller. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and taking all the little hairs that kind of like form a cone as I'm pulling it up, and I'm just trying to get the ones that stay straight as I'm pulling my hair up, because I don't want any cone. And this is the hair that I'm left with. Yes, I use this small piece because I'm fitting a lot of feathers into my hair. So what I like to do is I like to twist the piece because I don't want it falling and then me losing it. And then I take the piece, I pull it through the loop, and then I pull the link through. So as you can see, the link is there, and as you can see, the link automatically wants to go to my root because there's no other hair preventing it from doing that. So the last thing you want to do is start picking up pieces of hair or setting this motherfucker down. So what I will do is I'll place this on top of my head or clip this to the top of my head as I'm getting my feathers ready, so I can lay that little piece of hair flat so it's not getting mixed in with my other hair. I have all my feathers. As you can see, they are almost completely even. I try to get them completely even. What I use is a bread tie to kind of hold them together, and what I do is I pinch the very tip, and then I'll just like look at the colors and see which colors I want to kind of like come first. But the way that I place them, it will kind of be awkward, so I'm going to have to turn them like this. And I'm left with something like that. I don't like how some of them are splitting from each other because that it makes it harder to get them all in there at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to remove the bow after I grab the piece. Removing the bow. Taking the section. Pushing the link up with my thumb as high as I can get it. And pushing the link up. I believe. Now let's see if I was successful in getting them all in. Close as you can to the root. Now here's the moment of truth. I'm going to clamp down a little bit harder on my pliers. Just to secure them. And that's it. as you can see, I have barely any feathers sticking out at the top. As close to my root as possible. It's basically like growing out, looking like it's growing out of my head. It's not in the way of anything. And when I brush my hair, I'll be able to brush it normally without having it like get snagged, you know? Awesome. You'll notice like my blue one is as long as my yellow one, and then my yellow one is as long as my blue one. It's cute. I love it. Okay. So that's how you do hair feathers. All done.